What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Urben Currse, and I'm here with my guy DJ, and we are here with the new. I don't even know if we want to call this a podcast or conversation now, but we're gonna call it a little bit of both. Podadation now. How are we gonna say it? We're gonna figure it out. But this is the agree to disagree conversation now. That's what we should call it. Conversation now, because we don't want to do podcasts. Everybody's doing podcasts. Of course, you can see we got lights, camera, action, so y'all think that this is just straight up podcast, but we really came together to just fuck up the world. I bleep the F part about, you know what I'm saying? DJ, tell them a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah, my name is Dwyer. Go by the name DJ. DJ Sweet. You can follow me on Instagram, DJ Sweet, 360 on Instagram. DJ Motivator on Snapchat and all of that. You get what I'm saying? TikTok, DJ Sweet Motivator. I've been from Jamaica to Cuba to California to North Carolina to Jacksonville. From a long way coming, we dream about these days, So we're bringing flavor to the camera. Flavor, style, and everything we're bringing into the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, DJ, go by DJ because, our middle name is Jermaine, so, that's original.
I didn't know that. That's I just learned something today.
First name is Dwyer. Middle name Jermaine, so I'm the original DJ.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica. Moved to the United States in 2015. And I just come here to create the storm. Show people that it's not to where you're from, it's where you're going. To create a legacy for your family, for your friends, and for people to see that, okay, you say you can't be nothing, but you're going to show them.
There you go. And I'm Urben Currse. If y'all want to go look up what I do a bunch of different stuff. I've been between acting, photography, directing, all these different things, musician, all these different things that I've done over the years. I'm almost an old man now, so I done did a few a little bit of everything. But you know what I want to get into? Being that you said you got here in America, you came to America in 2015.
Yeah.
Within that time period, because it's pretty much your 10-year anniversary.
10 years.
And it's my 10-year anniversary in Florida. So, which yours is much bigger than mine, of course, pause. Because you came from a whole nother country and started a whole nother life. From then till now, what do you see America as? From the time that you were about to come to America to the time you stepped on this soil until now, what is your perception of America?
Man, my perception is like it's very brains racking. Like I'm dead ass though, like dead ass.
Like in what way? Like
man, what I see on my TV back in Jamaica,
it's not the same thing.
Hell to the no. Shit. Like man, I come off on the plane in Jacksonville, Jack's base. I ain't gonna be lie though. I thought I come off at the wrong spot. Wrong stop. I'm like, is this America?
But okay, if y'all don't know, he was at Guantanamo Bay, not as a prisoner, y'all, no. Not as a prisoner.
The water safety instructor for the military.
Yes, he was a water safety instructor, and he came here through the military. We will get into that later in another story in this podcast of how he got here and all of that stuff. But when he got here, he had to go through a military base, and that military base in Guantanamo only has flights twice a week or once a week.
Twice a week.
Yeah, twice a week. So, and it goes straight to NASJAC base in Jacksonville, which has two bases, which is the Navy Air Base and then also the Navy with all the ships at.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just want to give him backstory a little bit.
Yeah. So when I come off of that plane, man, driving in that car, going towards Jacksonville International Airport, I'm asking myself, is this America?
So what were you expecting?
I expected clean road, no people begging on the street.
Okay, where did you see that at?
On our TV in Jamaica, they don't show that. They show that they begging money for other country, like Somalia, all of these,
like to feed the children
all
stuff.
Of these outside American country, like they're devastating more than people living in America.
America same way.
And then America is the same shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I went to California and I swear to God, thought I was in downtown Kingston.
Okay, so Being that you've been here 10 years, where's the worst place you've been in America?
The worst place.
City, state.
I would say Baltimore.
I was about to walk off. Y'all see I was about to walk off, right? Y'all see, I was about to walk off. But listen, you know why I can't walk off? Because he's not lying. I'm originally from Baltimore, if y'all don't know. I'm from Baltimore, not from Baltimore, okay?
But a new name for it though is Bloodymore. Like that eyes. I'm like, damn, like people place a real name like this in America.
So when we was growing up, it was called Bodymore.
Yeah, Bodymore.
And it just was a thing. And like, I believe if you would have went to Baltimore first, you would have went back to Jamaica the same day. Cause my brother, because the same thing happened to him when he came to America, he was just like, yo, what is this? Like, this is not what I thought America was gonna be. So when he said it, I automatically thought of my brother, God rest his soul. And when he got here, he was just like, nah, I'm not doing this. I can't live like this. I thought it was a bed of roses in so many words. He thought he could come here and everything would be nice and he thought the shoes gonna run everywhere. He thought the clothes was gonna run everywhere. He thought everything was just gonna be like handouts and you know what I'm saying? But it's not like that.
But because of that, that's what the portray is. That's what they portray as America is the gold mine. That's what they portray. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it is not got a lot of opportunity. There is a lot of freaking opportunity, and I would be blaspheming if I say it's a lie. But what they portray is not what you come here to see. But when you come, it's not gonna be an handout because we don't use that handoutness back in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? We gotta work for every single thing that we want. So we come in and see government giving out food stamp and you getting tax return and government giving you free houses and government is paying for how many kids you want to get.
You don't get tax return in Jamaica?
Nah.
Me not know that. Me never know that.
Man,
I did not know that.
We're not getting no tax returns. Yeah, you hear me say?
But is income tax not necessary? Is it a requirement? Is it something that you have?
It's have to pay. It's have to, because income tax is something that you can file. The income tax you can file for after certain years, but it's not after certain years. Not a yearly thing. You know what I mean? So when you come and you see all of these handouts, you have to be like, why so much people living on the street same way? Isn't this is our free speech country? Is this the land of the free, the home of the brave? I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? And I question myself. And the first thing I asked my ex-wife, my wife at the time, how am I gonna get a job here?
Let me ask you, did you think it was easier to get a job here than it was in Jamaica?
It is very easy
to
get a job here than in Jamaica. But when I see so much people living on the street, I ask, how am I going to get a job if so many people living on the street? But then I get to realize that American people are so lazy. They depend on the handout.
That, and also there are people with mental illness.
Mental illness.
There's also people that have been abandoned.
Yeah.
There's also people that don't have family members. And then there's also drug use involved. So I like when you say things like that, I factor in that there's also a lot of other things. I'm not giving excuses.
Yeah.
But I'm factoring in that those are like, because
who made those choices?
Some people make those choices and some people don't. Some people wasn't never given given the proper guidance, and then by the time you learn that guidance, it's either too late or all right. Let me give you an example. No, matter of fact, let me say it like this: a woman could go out here and she could be homeless and she could be saved. Men, that don't happen for men. That's a rarity. So there's a lot of homeless men, mostly because they're not going to get help because they're going to say, you're a man, get a job, this and the third. Okay, now in America, you can't get a job without an ID, can't get a job without a social security card, can't go to a job. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that these people don't have anymore. So now I'm starting to seeing that a lot of cities, like I want to say Donna Deegan is building mini homes or mini little shelters that people could go in, and then they offering them ways to get off the streets in the sense of getting them their IDs, their social security numbers, stuff like that, social security cards and all that, so they can actually go out and be a part of society. Because some people do get lost. Like everybody is one step away from being homeless. Everybody.
So you said
in America,
proper guidance. I gotta rephrase that shit though. Because when you say proper guidance, for somebody who did not know their mom until was 17, did not get proper guidance. For somebody living in a household with a dad, and the dad wasn't there, it doesn't get proper guidance. That's got to be on you to know that what you want, you got to work for that shit. Not everybody gonna give you things. Yes, some of us low self-esteem, but what are we doing to better ourselves?
But you also
to
had
get
help, though.
that guidance.
Besides those two people, you had help outside of that.
I seek. It's not like it come to me because I know the direction that I want to go. I know that the journey does not end right here. There's more to me just stagnant here. So I grew up in the ghetto in Jamaica. I could follow all of these dudes, all of my peers that, leave school, see the limelight, see all of these rich cars driving around, and they want to be a part of that. But guess what? There's two things come to that. Either you're going to sell weed, you're going to get gun, or you're going to go rob people. And that wasn't my thing. My thing was my basketball. I know outside of my community, I want to go somewhere. So that proper guidance that you go look that you want, sometimes you got to seek it.
Yeah, I'm not saying people don't seek it. When I'm from foundation, right?
Yeah.
So just say your foundation was, you said didn't have your mom, dad was whatever, brother was whatever case may be. But you still had that mindset that you want to do things. I'm that same person where I'm very persistent. I know what I want out of life, right?
Yeah.
And nobody can stop me. Everybody's not that way, and I had to learn that. Everybody doesn't know their goal, their purpose in life. Everybody hasn't found their purpose in life. And it's mind-boggling to me sometimes because I'm like, I knew my purpose since I was damn near infant almost. Since I can remember. Let's say that.
Because of the country where we're from.
I don't think it's
not the country where we're from and the mom that we have.
It's not that.
Okay.
You know why I said that? Because I have brothers that they're not like me. They looked up to me. And I have God rest my brother's soul. My brother was my older brother. And he looked up to me because I was the one that literally, listen, I don't have no family here just like you ain't got no family here. I'm the same one, like how you did say, I'm gone. I'm gonna go make something happen. Everybody doesn't have that. Everybody doesn't have that. I'm not scared. Or let me not say that. I'm scared, but let me see what happens. Not everybody has that. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody has the gumption to say, hey, I'm gonna stay on this same path and that's it. Like I said, everybody is one step away from being homeless. Everybody, even a millionaire, because all it takes is for somebody to lie on you. All it takes is for you to get in trouble at your work. All it takes is for you to anything. It's the little smallest things that can happen in your life that can make a pebble turn into a whole damn hill. You get what I'm saying? It could turn into a whole mud hill. I've seen it happen. I've been there. I've been there where I went to work one day, and I'm just telling the story on here. I went to work one day. I had locks at the time. I had clips in my hand. I'm gonna make this story very short. They started some dudes that was on the job. They started making fun and taking pictures and this and the third. I don't take certain jokes and all of that shit, especially when I'm the butt of the joke and you ain't letting me in on the joke. Long story short, I wound up starting rinsing one of them blood clot with the chair. Lost my job. I was out of work for 2 years. 2 years. Because they thought I was a maniac. Even though I was just protecting myself. That's how I looked at it. I was just protecting myself. But the jobs are looking at me like he's a maniac. So you know what I did? I left Baltimore. Because no job was going to hire me because they thought I was going to fuck something up. Because I fucked that place up. I fucked that place up that bad that they looked at me like, we don't want to hire you. You're that much of a liability. So I left. You get what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for my mother's home, I would have been homeless. You get what I'm saying? Because I was out of work for 2 years, even though I was, fuck it. Even though I was selling weed here and there, shit like that, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like that's still not enough. That's not enough. Selling weed ain't enough. You know, not to me. Because I always had multiple different ways of making money. But everybody's not a hustler, and I'm not giving excuses. Again, not making excuses. I've learned over the years that everybody ain't me. Everybody ain't you. Everybody not resilient. And everybody don't have that backing. Like right now, we making shit happen. There's a lot of people that I seen this weekend. They hooked up with each other. They did some 48-hour project shit. You think they called us? No, they went and they did their own shit. I don't fit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really care about people still, but I care about the
But I'm just making an example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we making it happen. Like we're those people that we know for a fact that no matter what, we want something out of life. even if we don't know what exactly the end goal is, like we don't know what this is gonna bring. We don't know. We just know we're doing this now, and we want people to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm gonna say though, with a Jamaican mom that live a life, our son and our daughter gonna always have a room in her house. In America, as you reach 18, your mom, your dad telling that you're on your way. It doesn't go like that in a Jamaican mom home. So it doesn't matter how much we feel like
In Jamaica.
it doesn't matter how we feel like when we're gonna go homeless. From once you have that love, your mom have that love for you, she's gonna always return you back.
In
it's like
Jamaica.
It's like the prodigal son.
It's not the same thing in America though. When
For
Jamaica,
some, it's not. But for some home that I'm there. I'm about family.
Mm-hmm.
They will welcome you back. But if the home that's not built on I love my family regardless of what they do, you know what I mean? It's not like that here. But you got people who like still have that heart that, like the prodigal son. His son leave his home because he feel like he want to be the man. You know what I mean? You feel like, okay, my dad have all these riches. Okay, I'm going to go there. I'm going to squander them. I'm going to do all the things. But guess what? The dad still welcome back with open arms. And that's the love that American is supposed to build on. That's the love that America is supposed to build on, where it is not.
I just don't think it's just an American thing. I believe.
So look at the Mexican.
Well,
the Hispanic them. Check how much of them live in all one room.
yeah, but that's them coming
Checking
here.
checking the Chinese.
But that's okay. Them in Mexico, I'm sure it's totally different them here. I'm sure to make it to come to if I had all my brothers here. My mother has 5 boys, right? If I had all my brothers here, like when we was in Baltimore, we took over Baltimore. Like every place we walked through, they thought we was a gang. They didn't know we was real blood brothers.
Yeah.
So when we walked through, they're like, oh shit, who the fuck is these niggas? We come through, we fly, we fresh, we sit in our corner, we got our own shit, we smoke our own shit, we don't speak to nobody. Well, we speak, we say hello, good evening, or whatever. But that's it. We ain't even in y'all face, we got our own stuff. It's the same thing. It would have happened here. They would have came down here, we'd have took over Jacksonville, and nobody would have said nothing to us. You get what I'm saying? But now I'm here by myself. Now I gotta figure it out by myself. Now I have to know that I'm never going to fit in this place. Ever. These people are not my people, right? These people they didn't grow up with us. They don't know us. They don't care to know us wholeheartedly. They're only gonna judge us surface level. And if you're not feeding their ego, most likely you're not gonna be involved with most shit. So I learned that over time, and I'm just like, okay, well, let me find my own tribe, and it may be just a tribe of 1 or 2. It may not be a tribe of this whole city. I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know a lot of the same people, but a lot of those same people, they don't invite me to a lot of shit. It's always either some secondary shit or some last minute shit, or if they see me, they be like, oh, I thought about, no, but they're not introducing us to anything. You know what I'm saying? They're not helping us. So we got to make sure we do it on our own. And we were raised, you basically, I was raised in a Jamaican household. You were raised in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So your look at your life, that's why I'm asking you certain questions. Your look at life is going to be totally different than mine.
Yeah. Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because I was raised here, but I'll give you an example. My mother used to be like, yo, Tristan, you know what, say you can't say certain things. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you can't say zinc. You can't say this, that, and third, this, that, and third. And I'm like, and then she'll be like, oh, you know you can't, that person is this and this and the third. And I'm like, but those are my friends though. And she'd be like, well, American people, this and the third. And I'm like, but those are my friends though. Let me figure it out. I get it that you come from a different country and then you're automatically judging them off of Jamaican culture. But we're in America now. You get what I'm saying? And it's like that. It was hard for me because I'm trying to live in Jamaican culture in America. Like, think how hard that is. And you kind of doing it now, though. You try to live your same Jamaican culture.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard to get out of it, but sometimes you gotta adjust. You gotta adjust in a certain way, but you're still gonna be in it. But certain thing you can't take personally, like
facts,
homophobic.
Total difference in Jamaican to there. If you explain to people.
That's America. You know what I'm saying?
Can you explain a little bit more how it is in Jamaica? Because I try to explain to people and they look at me like two heads.
Guys, we don't use the word gay, you know. That's a pretty word.
I don't know if we can say it on here, but we're going to say it. And if we bleep it out, we bleep it out.
But that's a pretty word. We say batty boy.
Or chichi man.
Yeah, chichi man.
Or
If you put something wrong there, if you put things in your back pocket, you're not supposed in your back pocket. It's wrong.
In your back pocket. You hear what the man I say? In your back.
Like, you know what I say? So, being there now is like, you got to hide that shit. You gotta straight up hide that shit. You know
you end up in a gully.
You know what I mean? Man, you gotta live in it.
There's real
shit.
gay people living in a gully, like a actual gully,
like in the gully, in the trench, in the cesspool water.
Yes,
you get what I'm saying. But come here now, I got to change my morals. I got to change my morals or I look on things, else I'm not going to go nowhere. Because I can't be ignorant.
Is it changing your morals though? Or is it because you're not gay. So you're not changing your morals to be like.
I have to change my thinking. I have to change my thought. I have to change how I look on people. You know what I mean?
Give an example.
Like, my photographer is gay.
Okay.
In Jamaica.
Not me.
In Jamaica, I would never work with him because there are two things to it.
Got what you said.
Either I want to give you something for something, or you want to buy out. And I don't play that shit. And that's why I didn't portray modeling when I was in Jamaica, because the two biggest entity in Jamaica is run by two gay, and they want something out of your back pocket before they can give you something. And I say, you know what? For them, before I give somebody my ass.
So do you think it's different here? Okay.
It's very different. It's more professional.
Gotcha.
And that means it's more professional. You know what you're working with, and you know that straight. You know that, hey, this is what we're doing.
And they're not hitting on you.
It's business-wise. You don't hit on me, and we're going straight up forward. You know what I mean? Because most of the guys that are working when I was in California, like straight up, they're all gay.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't do that if I was in Jamaica.
So what changed your mind then? What was that? What was that? Who was that person, or what was that time where you just like, you know what? Forget it. Now, I know he gay, but
I gotta realize where I'm at.
How long it took you to realize?
I mean, I ain't gonna be lying though. Since I moved to Guantanamo Bay, because there's a lot of gays out there in the military.
So how did you take that? Like your first time seeing all of that? Like how was that?
I gotta let them know straight up. You know, bro, we don't do that. If you wanna be my friend, we can be friends, but. You know, we're professional. We don't mix that with this. You know what I mean? You gotta know that I'm all for the ladies, not for the guys. You know what I mean? You just gotta understand. You know what I mean? You wanna be my friend? As much as you're not supposed to be my friend, you know. But I can't judge you because I didn't make you. God make you. So I leave all judgment to God, and I have to like change my mentality of stop looking at people and what they are because I didn't create them.
Do you think there's more room for a person to be themselves in America than in Jamaica?
Totally. America was built for people to do what they want and don't give a shit.
I think it's the world now within the last 10 years now. But before 10 years, before social media got crazy and like you could see everything everywhere, I believe that's how America was. Now I think it's everywhere. Because if you kind of look at like...
I can't say though. I live two places. In Jamaica and America. So I can speak about America and I can speak about Jamaica. I don't know what it's like in Spain. I don't know what it's like in England. But I know there's a lot of lifestyle that not welcome. You know what I mean?
Right.
But living in America and see the lifestyle that I don't know if I really want to mess this shit up though.
No, the reason why I'm saying it is because I've seen Jamaican artists come out recently, like Shansia and all, and Shansia and she say, oh yeah, she wouldn't mind having a threesome or shit like that. Jamaican people wouldn't talk about or wouldn't even
gravitate. Come to America and start live that America life.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Now it's not come to America.
Yeah,
it's literally because of the phones now. I could go right now and type in anything about Jamaica and it's gonna pop.
It's going to pop, but if you never live the life, you want to do it, but because you explore You explore outside of your country. You start exploring England. You start exploring Spain. You start exploring
But
other
what I'm
places.
saying, it don't have to. You don't even have to physically go to these places anymore to live like. There's people. In I've seen many stories of this. There's women in Africa that are trying to live like the modern women in America now.
Yeah,
Just because they
never
never been to America, but they see it and they listen to the talking points and they're like, oh, echo chamber. Let me be a part of this echo chamber. This is the movement now. Let me do it too. And it's a worldwide thing. Even the 2A. I mean not 2A. That's talking about guns. The what was it? The Chinese women that they talk about. They're not sleeping with men and all that. It was American women talking about they gonna do that like the Chinese women. It was like, and American men telling them, bitch, this ain't fuck. Woman, this ain't no damn. This ain't China. Like we don't care. We'll leave here and go with somewhere else and go sleep with women if y'all don't want to give us no damn vagina. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's a worldwide thing now.
I know it's also the phone, but guess what? People travel to these continents to explore a lifestyle that cannot customize in their own country.
I don't think necessarily Jamaica is that type of place. I'm gonna give you places that's like that type of places. Muslim places, right?
Yeah.
Like you got places like Dubai. Instead of people in Bahrain, they know they can't do certain shit in Bahrain. So they go right across the water and they go to Dubai.
Exactly the point of what I'm saying.
But listen, they're still who they are.
Yeah, they are.
It wasn't the place that made them that. They already had it in their head and they already heard of it. So they're like, shit, I want to do that.
They want to go explore. That's what I'm saying. That they're exploring. That's what I'm saying. Exploring. So they travel. They're traveler.
But they didn't need it to be there physically for them to already have that in their head. Like, hey, I want to do blase. I want to go shit on a woman. Like so that's what they say they're doing. I don't know. I'm just
shower.
I'm just telling you what they. I don't know. They said they shitting on women for $20,000. I don't know. I'm just hey, I done been peed on in the shower by a woman. I don't know. I ain't get 20,000. Shit. I ain't get 20,000. Hey, we been in the shower, she peed. I was just like, I ain't get 20,000 for that. So I don't see how these chicks getting 20,000 just to get shitted on. I guess I don't know. But the thing is that people are going to whatever you have already, you can go somewhere and enhance it, right? So like if I like in Florida, prostitution ain't legal. If you want to go to Vegas, you could go to Vegas and spend thousands of dollars on a prostitute legally. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't gonna happen for me though.
Definitely happening to me. I'm just giving an example. Most definitely happening for me.
Look on this face.
You know what I'm saying?
Look on this face. You think this face gonna buy?
we all buy somehow. But
hell no.
We all buy somehow.
I gotta pay for mine.
We all bought somehow. We gotta pay. We gotta buy somehow. Somehow we gonna have to pay for it, right? But the main thing is that everybody has something, right? And everybody likes something. And everybody's gonna want to express that thing. Some things you can't do around your family. Yeah. Some things you can't do around your kids. Yeah. Some things you can't do. I'm not gonna say can't. Some things you shouldn't do around your family, your kids, social media, stuff like that. Now there's no holds barred.
No.
You go on, bro. I sent a video to my girl. It's one chick. She's airing out this other dyke chick, right? This stupid bitch. She posts the dyke girl naked. I can show you the shit. She posted the dyke girl naked, getting out the shower. Then she posted the girl eating her coochie. Coochie out, everything, legs up in the air on Facebook. And Facebook allowed the shit to stay up. It's probably still up now. Bro, coochie, big old wolf pussy, sitting in the camera, legs open, munching on it for about 2-3 minutes. Can't make this shit up. I call my girl right now. This is on Facebook. Facebook wasn't like this 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's how much it's being accessible, where you could go anywhere and upload anything at any time and be whatever you want at any time. Because they allowed it to. TikTok, you go on TikTok and make up any fucking story you want to. Just because you could make money off of it. You could go on any one of these platforms and do whatever you want. You could make up whoever you want to make up.
That's why I don't like AI.
It's not AI though. But these people doing it in real life. It's not even artificial.
I know, but that's why I don't really like AI. Cause AI right now.
I love AI.
I'm coming out about this topic. AI now.
I love AI.
AI making people already have face like Chris Brown.
It's not
AI. No. Hold on. They generate a Chris Brown with dreads. Look on Chris Brown's face, bro. When the girls enter Chris Brown's face, oh, they go. They go crazy, right? Just imagine now Chris Brown with dreads.
Okay, I just posted a video, right? If y'all go on my Instagram, I literally just posted a video of me doing myself in AI. And I did this on purpose because a lot of people don't understand how much you could get done with AI.
But the point what I want to make though, the point what I really want to make though, right? There are some ugly ass dudes out there.
That's not gonna make them.
There are some ugly ass dudes out there. We can't get that attention that Chris Brown was. Just about Chris Brown with dreads now start singing some reggaeton.
All right, but this is the thing. It's not the real Chris Brown. So if you're that stupid, if you're that fucking stupid to believe Chris Brown with dreads is the real Chris Brown, then that's your dumb ass. Oh, it died on me? Probably did die. Oh no, there you go. So if you think that Chris Brown is with the dreads is the real Chris Brown and he's singing to you in fucking reggae, then that's your dumb ass fault for believing it.
No, it's not saying that he's singing to them, but I'm just saying, look on the hard Chris Brown. I'm not really want to say cute because we should say that as a man though. But look at Chris Brown, bro. But if Chris Brown now should have dreads and he locks, bro. Should have dread. Right now, Chris Brown would be the man up. Forever.
I don't think it's
because okay. Chris Brown is already hot, bro.
All right, let's get deep into what AI, right? Let's get deep in AI, right? AI has been around since forever. It's nothing new. It's just now it's more you could consume it. You could actually go you could purchase it as a consumer. You could actually go and pay a couple $100. Shit, some of these programs you could pay $60-something. You get a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? And get credits or whatever the case may be. So now it's just accessible to us now. It's always been there. There's photo shoots that you've done that I've seen on your page. There's AI in there. You don't know because you didn't edit it. Everywhere there's AI in your phone. Everywhere. Artificial intelligence is not just changing the person's face. Artificial intelligence is just that. These smartphones, artificial intelligence, been around for 20 years. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing new. We've always been able to do certain things. Now, where things can get tricky is the new shit where I could literally take I could talk right now, be on FaceTime, but I could have a program that is showing your face instead. Now, that's where shit get tricky. Now, if you're not a person that's aware of what you're looking at, I could tell AI right away. My girl can tell you. I could tell because I've messed with it. Most people ain't gonna know because they never mess with it. I've actually sat there and I could show you so many different things. You know what I'm saying? I even got something coming out. I ain't gonna say it because I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna wait. But I got something coming out, right? And I just you could come up with whatever you want to. You get what I'm saying? Use a ChatGPT, AI. All of these things are helpful things. Now, when it becomes to the point where you're changing. You're trying to change people's mindsets and shit like that, that's when it get dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But the media does that anyway. The media controls everything we look at and everything anyway. You got people that are aggregators, that are data collectors. When you go to Walmart, they're collecting your data through the cameras. When you go in the parking lot, they're collecting your data. Well, as we talking right now, because you got your microphone on, they collected everything. If we say anything about a product or anything, I bet you when you open your phone, it's going to be on your phone. It's going to be on an app. You're going to see it. If we talk about Duracell batteries, I bet you Duracell batteries going to pop up on my shit just because I said Duracell batteries 3 times. I'm telling you, at some point, Duracell battery today is going, and I ain't seen Duracell commercial in forever, but it's going to pop up now just because I said it. It's listening to us.
I know, but I'm just saying. Chris Brown, he got the face for the camera, right? Already. He got the swag already for the camera.
It don't matter.
Just imagine Chris Brown with dreads. I'm singing some reggaeton. I'm singing some reggae music. Nobody can stop Chris Brown. Chris Brown is going to be bigger than every person that ever sing because he already have the face. I know you're going to get those dreadlocks.
He don't have to do it because guess what? He got a song called Sensational. He didn't need dreads. He didn't need locks.
But I know, but I'm just saying, just imagine.
He don't need it.
He don't need it, but just imagine.
I don't think that would do anything for him.
Just imagine him with locks.
I don't think that would do anything
Junior Gang, Ziggy Marley. Bob Marley. Burst Hammond.
No. Burst Hammond don't have dreads.
Burst Hammond have dread. Yeah, Burst
Since
Hammond.
when
No,
Burst Hammond?
always. Burst Hammond always have dread.
Under.
Always.
I've never seen
Yeah,
Burst
Burst
Hammond.
Hammond
Maybe because I always see what I had.
always-
I've
no,
never seen Burst
Hammond.
Hammond.
Burst Hammond always have dread. Ziggy Marley, Junior Gang,
Burst Hammond have locks.
Yeah, ever. Nah, lie. I'm
Oh
lying.
my God, I've never seen Burst Hammond have no damn locks, man.
I wear a lot of Kangal. He wear a lot of
Yeah,
Kangal.
I've never seen Burst Hammond with no locks. Never with no locks up. And that's, listen, Burst Hammond, if y'all don't know, for American people, that's like the Jamaican Luther and vice versa. Luther would be the Jamaican Burst Hammond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's like the top of the
But
top.
just imagine. Ziggy Marley, Damian Junior Gang, Bob Marley, Buju Banton, Capeton. Then they're big name, you know. big name in Jamaica. And then now you have Chris Brown come with dreads.
Oh my God. What the fuck is that? I don't know this concept. I don't know.
Now you got Chris Brown with dreads. I already have the face. And the whole R&B locking into Chris Brown.
What do you think is gonna happen with Chris
Man,
Brown?
nobody can stop that man. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so you think it's power in locks?
What?
Listen,
It's not just a power in locks.
I know it's power in locks, but
It's
I'm
not-
saying
it's
within
not-
entertainment.
It's just not the power in locks. It's just the looks what I'm gonna get, bro. That man gonna look so hot. All girls even men gonna turn up my bro Chris Brown because I'm looks. Shit.
They already do it now. They paying $2,000.
Exactly the point that
I
I'm
don't
trying to make him without locks.
I don't think that would make a difference.
Man, come on, man.
I don't think that would make a difference.
Where my phone
They
at?
like pretty boy. Chris Brown that act like a bad man. That's what they like.
Can I come off camera and get my phone?
Go ahead and get your phone.
Let me get my phone. Let me pull up this with Chris Brown.
They like Chris Brown.
Where my phone at? Oh, it's in the bedroom.
They like Chris Brown as a bad man, right? But that looks pretty. That's what they like. Just like this shit. That's what women like originally. They like. That's why they like gay men. They like.
Find this shit.
They like niggas with dreads that act like women. That's what the fuck they like.
Find this
That's why
shit.
That's why women always with women with dreads and shit, because they were like playing in their hair and shit like that. Women really don't be liking the nigga. They just like the hair so they can play in the hair and all this other shit like that, like a baby doll. That's what women be really liking. They don't really give a fuck about a nigga because he got no damn dreads. Because most of these niggas be looking like who shot John and where with locks.
People, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Oh no, turn it up. What we said?
Look at this shit. Chris Brown with dreads.
Man, that shit look retarded.
I'm just saying, I already struggle as it is in other areas of my life. And Chris Brown with dreads would make anybody nervous. If Chris Brown make one reggaeton song, Daddy Yankee, Bad Bunny, Nicky Jam, y'all in trouble. If Chris Brown make one song with the African beats, Burna Boy, you on the clock. Chris Brown coming for everything and everything.
I don't think they care.
Man, come on, man. I'm telling you,
I'm gonna give you an example why they don't care. Nah, they don't care. They don't care. He cares.
He's still performing. If this man get dreads, man, some people are blessed, and I'm not a hater. Some people just have unfair facial greatness, right? Chris
All right, cut it.
Michael Jordan in the flu game. Chris Brown with dreads is LeBron James without the headband in Miami. Dreads is Tom Brady, fourth quarter versus the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. The man gonna win it all. The man got it all, man.
He does. He got it all. But nope. Chris Brown with dreads, bro.
I just don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. I believe Chris Brown has been around for the past 20-something years. He has grown up. He has been in this industry. He has shown that he can still be a cokehead and sing, flip, all that shit. He has shown that he can still be a cokehead and keep his sanity and all of that. He has shown that he could defeat after he got his ass whooped by Rihanna. He had to protect himself. He has shown those things. All of that has nothing to do with that man having locks. That man is gonna be around whether he bald head, whether he loses hair, whether he grow hair. Excuse me, whatever the case may be. Chris Brown is Chris Brown. He has solidified himself. They try to cancel that man. I don't think it has nothing to do with his hair. I don't think so.
I know it's Chris Brown. But you know when somebody enhance something.
That's like saying Jay-Z became a better looking because he got locks. No,
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell no.
So that's what I'm saying.
That man should cut that shit off.
So that's what I'm saying.
That man should cut that shit off because it look like a bird nest.
So are we saying that Chris Brown gonna be to the next level because of locks or because he has a certain look?
I'm not saying gonna be you're not gonna say, but I'm just saying him get locks is beauty more enhanced.
No beauty.
I didn't want to say it, but I do gotta say it.
No beauty.
I didn't want to say it, but I gotta say it.
But not say it. We know why I said that.
You know what I mean?
Leave it alone.
It's unfair.
We know why.
It is unfair.
Me know why. Me know why beauty from no man. The man a crocus bag.
I didn't want to say it. I really didn't want to say it. But it's true. It is true.
I don't think. Listen. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you why I say that because you got superstars like Jay-Z that women still love.
Like President Trump. President Trump can't be Trump without the spray tan.
Okay, so you say if Trump grew locks, he gonna be better.
See that man riding house with no shirt on. Imagine President Trump with locks. Yeah. Just imagine President Trump with some white locks coming down with all the spray tan, spraying that shit.
Talk about. Now grab woman by pussy. Now grab her by the pussy. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. I'm done. I ain't doing it. I'm not getting canceled.
Shit.
I'm already to talk about some shit.
Just imagine President Trump with locks.
No, my God. Lord. Okay.
President Trump with a six-pack riding around, no shirt on.
So let's do a transition here. I mean, not a transition. Being that we talk about Trump, recently, DJ have been hitting me up left and right about Charlie Kirk, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how far we're going to get to this because we are probably like 30 minutes in, 40 minutes in, so we're not going to go too crazy. What I want to talk about Charlie Kirk is not necessarily Charlie Kirk itself, but I want to talk about legacy and also how people are plants, right?
Yeah.
Recently, they are saying that Charlie Kirk was pretty much a plant, and I think there's a lot of plants. I don't think it's something that's fucking some like special thing at this point because there's people that are just going to be put in certain positions to keep a certain agenda going or to keep a certain party or whatever case may be going. It's everywhere, no matter what. Whether it's a gang, whether it's government, it's always going to be somebody, right? I've seen that they're saying that there might have been a misstep within Charlie's death in the sense of he may have been not saying things that he should be saying, or he was saying too much, or he was getting a little bit above himself, right? When you think about those type of things like that in America, do you think that there's any chance for America to prosper when you have people that are plants to set agendas? Or do you think people are able to see those things? Not just him himself, not Charlie Kirk himself, because most people didn't even know who Charlie Kirk was until he got shot. You know what I'm saying?
So I never know what that man is. I sure I didn't know what that man is until I went to church. Like, this church I know who is Charlie Kirk and my church group. But then a guy like me, I got to research because when I'm talking to people, I want to know what I'm talking about. Or who am I talking about? So I got to research who is this man. And you got good plant, you got bad plant. It's like Wobia.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
True.
You got Hobia, right? True. You got, not say you got good Obia, you got bad Obia. You got Obia for
I've always told it was
for
both.
people to get things, like live a legacy, like earnings. You got Obia like that. They plant Obia on you for you can create a legacy that you can get riches, like Illuminati. People get rich because of Illuminati. Got they sold them soul to the devil. So they get rich.
But
And then now you got the ones that they plant obeah on your life that no matter what you do in life, you will never succeed. And then you have a demon on you 24/7.
But I wouldn't put that secret society with obeah though.
I would.
Because more secret society is more just what you know, who you know type of thing. Not.
But still, it's like an occult. But we Jamaicans we use the obeah. But it's like a cult.
Yeah, but not all cults are able to
gain.
Not all cults have that power. Not all cults have a reader mind or reader woman.
There are different levels of cult. There are different levels.
I know.
Like Fantasia.
Like Fantasia?
Yeah.
What you mean?
When all our family get killed, she'd have to sell out.
No, that's not Fantasia. Not Fantasia.
Yeah, what's Fantasia?
No, Fantasia family's still alive. You talking about Serena Williams?
No, Fantasia.
No, Fantasia's family's still alive, man. That's not Fantasia. Fantasia, don't put that on that lady. She's still alive. That family's still alive.
No, she was about Fantasia lose a bunch of family.
No, man, that's
Yes,
not.
she
That
did.
wasn't her.
All right, we're gonna Google it. We're gonna Google it. But yeah, she did. You know what I mean? So with Charlie Kirk now, he was like the bad apple for the Republican to speak out on topic that gonna flood the social media, gonna create a legacy for the Republican until people really realize that the seed that he's sowing, either controversial, is it either damaging people's reputation, either he's saying too much that okay, is bashing history. He did not give any form of respect for history. He give respect for his four people in history.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah,
Why?
I disagree.
Okay.
The thing about it is, first and foremost, to say something and not back it up is one thing. To say something and to go to multiple places and have thousands of people that could go on a microphone and ask one person, hey, what did you mean by blase blase? And they still stand on what they stand on. Whether what they stand on is what you believe or if it's totally correct. Because guess what? There's stuff that you believe in that I'm sure he's going to disagree with as well, and me too. Because we disagree to agree a lot of times. Okay. Right?
And we're gonna be a lot of disagree now on this
listen.
one.
You got to don't listen to disagree.
Yeah.
Don't listen because I didn't listen to disagree. Because I'm telling you like what I'm disagreeing with. Right.
Yeah.
Now the talking points of a person, it's up to the masses to take that. Right. Now again. If he was a person that was just on social media or just on YouTube and just spewing shit and then never allowed anybody to debate him, I would say yes, he's like a Alex Jones or some shit like that because Alex Jones don't debate people. You get what I'm saying? But if you have people like a Candace Owens or those people, I'm not a Democrat, Republican, neither one. I ain't none of that shit. So just make that very clear.
I'm in the middle.
So I'm not taking up for nobody and none of that. You have just like we all racist. Everybody's racist. And I've said this to DJ already. We're all racist. Every single one of us. Some a little bit more than others.
Extremists.
Some are extremists, yes. Some are going to look at themselves and say, hey, I don't want my black child to date a white woman or an Indian woman because I want to keep my race as my race. There's nothing wrong with that. To me. That's to me.
Now, when you start saying, preference. That's preference.
But when you it's not it's self-preservation and also preservation of your race, right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, when you start saying I hate another race and I don't want them to procreate with my race because I hate them, and you have no justification of why you hate this person, then that's when we have an issue.
Yeah.
But when you can say, hey, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm going to ask you a question, not give you an example.
Yeah.
You in Jacksonville right now. You walking down the street.
Yeah.
You downtown. You see 20 black young men with dreads, pants hanging off their ass, gold teeth, wicks, look like they up to no good.
Yeah.
What are you automatically thinking? Give me a scenario in that. And what do you think in a scenario, and then what is your action?
It all depends on
Without them saying anything
No,
to
it all
you.
depends on location.
No, I gave you the location. I gave you every day. I gave you downtown.
Downtown, where downtown?
They just downtown. No matter what, they downtown.
But if them on 5 points, I'm gonna be courteous. I'm gonna look out on my 4 eye on their movements. I'm not gonna judge them unless they make move. You get what I'm saying? Because it all depends on the timing. It all depends on the location. It depends on what's going on. But if I'm alone, there's nobody on the street but those guys. Yes, I'm gonna say them no goods. Probably they want to rob somebody or they want to do this.
You're judging.
It all depends.
Boom, you made my point.
It all depends.
You made my point.
That's what I'm saying. It all depends on timing
Either way, you
and
made
where
my
and
point.
blah blah.
You don't even know these kids.
I
right?
don't.
They could be well upstanding kids that just ain't got enough money to get a fucking t-shirt, or they was just out there chilling and they just want to hang out and they was just like, oh shit, we just downtown. We live down the street. Let's go downtown. But you automatically assume, so that's why. Listen, we're racist against our own.
It all depends.
We're racist against our own.
Yes,
why
we
do
are.
you think black on black crime? There's not as much white on white crime as there is black on black crime.
No.
Exactly, because we're racist against our own.
I know that, and I'm not gonna.
So
debate
a white man saying he doesn't want his white baby to procreate with the same motherfuckers that are racist against their own. Is he wrong for saying that?
No.
Exactly. So there's nothing. He's not right about everything he said. Nowhere close to it. Not even an inkling. I'm never gonna say that because I'm not right about everything I say. Because I learn new shit every day, right?
Yeah.
And that's why we sit here and I ask you certain questions, all that. But you have to give a person enough to say, hey, they have talking points, and then they're giving you the option to talk to them about those talking points. And if they don't give you the option, then you have the right to judge it. Like, but you're saying all that shit, but you ain't giving me a chance to even to even debate you about it, or even to get a enlightenment about what you even think. You see what I'm saying? So we've been on in conversations for 3-4 hours. Okay, talk about this Charlie Kirk shit.
That's why we come up
breaking
with this
it
shit.
down to the core. So we're not breaking it down as much as possible now. But the same argument I had when we was on the phone is everybody's racist. Everybody has some hatred in them. Mm-hmm. But it's how you spew it and how and like I don't hate people. I don't hate people because of their skin color. Nowhere close to it.
Never.
I hate people because they stupid. That's why. That's why I can't stand you stupid motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I hate you dumb motherfuckers. I can't stand you idiots that fucking don't want nothing out of fucking life, and then y'all look at everybody that's fucking y'all goddamn saying when y'all don't want shit. Yes, I hate you motherfuckers because you stupid. Not because of your race, not because of anything that you fucking look like. It's because of your mentality. I hate idiots. I hate fucking nincompoops. I hate fucking narrow-minded idiots. That's me. That's me. So yes, I'm racist towards dumbass people.
So when it come on to Charlie Kirk's, right? If people gonna make it look like, okay, this man is a saint.
He's not.
He's not a saint. But then he challenge people that don't really know the history. People that young, because he's 31. Say if he was challenging in a debate, pastors, scholars, all of these influencers on topic, then I will say, yes, he's doing something that great. But when I look on the type of person that is debating with,
it wasn't just college kids though. He was on a college campus and everybody was welcome. It wasn't just college kids.
Yeah, but 95% of the person that he debated with is college kids. Probably 2% are not college, but still.
And he's not going to dumb colleges.
There's not scholars. There's no scholars. There's no Bible belief person that I see him debated with. There's none. And people gonna say, okay, yeah, this man is a man of God and blah, 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 blah. He's a Christian. Yes, we are Christian, and we all know we are Christian. From once you say you believe in God, yes, you're a Christian. But are you a child of God? And if you're going to sit down and speak about gun criming and murdering and all of this,
that's a part of life.
the Bible says, don't render evil for evil, right?
Yeah, but I don't think
as a Christian, you don't promote evil. You don't promote killing. You don't promote taking the next man's life. You don't do those things as Christian. Period. Period. You don't do those things as Christian. So when I listen to is debating, I can't see nothing from that. That's why I don't listen dancehall music, because it doesn't fulfill my soul. It doesn't fulfill me, because all I hear is negative.
But
yes,
just
people love dancehall music, but I'm not a dancehall music fan.
But just because it's negative and it don't feed your soul, that don't mean it's not true. That don't mean it's still not a part of the world.
I never say it's not true, but when you use negative for your gain and then you create a legacy based on negative.
There was no legacy based on negative. It was based, his legacy was based on debate.
It's based on debate, but when you
had the option to debate him, you could have did it too.
Yeah,
if he was still alive, we could go to any college and debate him.
But when you undermine people,
that's not undermining.
Yeah,
it's a debate. You can't undermine if you're debating. Undermining.
You undermine black pilot.
That's not undermining.
Yes, it does.
No, we just proved it. We just proved it by saying if you see a certain type of person, you're gonna automatically judge. We judge. That's what humans do.
But if I see a black pilot, I'm not gonna judge him because he's black.
If I see a 90-year-old,
if I see a white pilot, I'm not gonna judge him.
If I see a 90-year-old fucking decrepit ass white pilot sitting there like this in front of the plane, I'm gonna be like, is he okay? Are we good?
No, you're gonna question.
I'm gonna judge. I'm gonna judge.
You're gonna question that. But you're
judge.
You're not gonna judge
yes,
the
I am.
person's integrity. You're not gonna judge a person's
He didn't.
qualification.
That's not integrity. That's not integrity. Qualifications, yes.
Yeah,
but that's not integrity.
You judge his qualification. Like in Martin Luther King, you judge his integrity. You judge Martin Luther King integrity based on his fight. Same way, Muhammad Ali.
But that wasn't the same fight though. That's not the same. That's not the same thing.
No, but you undermine the people that live that life. Like you saying that no, it is wrong for American to give freedom.
Black people are the most racist motherfuckers. We automatically think that everything white people do is automatically a slight against us. When it's not that at all. When we have so many options in this world nowadays that we can make shit happen. Yes, there's certain things that, of course, when you go to certain neighborhoods and this and that, people gonna look at you crazy. But guess what? Handle yourself correctly. Make sure that you ain't doing nothing fucking off the wall, and you ain't got to worry about nothing.
But grants wasn't given to us.
Yes, they were. My cousin went to school. They never even played for school.
No.
What are you talking about?
No. In what year?
Huh?
In what year?
What you mean?
In what year did he get grant?
No, a woman. She's a woman. And this is from the 90s all the way up till now. She never paid for school.
But in the 80s.
She has a master's.
In the 80s.
We can't talk about the 80s because the 80s wasn't the same thing. We didn't even have the internet. We have nothing. We didn't have none of the stuff that we have now. We didn't even have CDs.
But now it's like it's reversing back to that time because Jimmy Kimmel speaking on a comedy perspective.
That's not, actually we're not going back to that time. We're actually going past that time because guess what? At that time you could say what the fuck you wanted. You wasn't here to listen. No, listen.
We couldn't.
Listen. You weren't here. No, listen.
You
were not here. You weren't here to see shows like fucking Sanford and Son. You weren't here to see shows like fucking All in the Family where they was calling each other niggas and all types of shit. They were talking racist shit. You weren't here to hear fucking Red Fox and Richard Pryor doing comedy about straight up racist shit. That was a time where people was actually had a backbone and people actually stood and said, you know what, this is real. And this is some funny shit in this. Because guess what? This is real life. People actually wasn't sensitive. Y'all some sensitive ass bitches nowadays.
That's what I'm pointing to. I'm saying.
It ain't got nothing to do with the person that's saying. It's the people that's taking it in. You think this shit make me feel bad when I hear these people? No, I can listen and then I can say, oh, they got good talking points, but they also had bad talking points. And they also made some sense with this and they also didn't. See, that's the difference between me and other people. I'm able to compartmentalize shit. Everybody's taking everything in and making it seem, oh God, whatever Charlie Kirk said was woe is me. And I mean was etched in stone. No, what the fuck it wasn't. That's why he gave y'all a chance to debate because he knew it wasn't etched in stone. Because if he did, he would never give y'all a chance to debate. Can y'all debate y'all pastor? You can't. Because everything he said is etched in stone. He's going to tell you that.
Yes,
what I say goes because God said goes. He actually gave y'all a chance to debate him.
No, but you got to show me the Bible where God said that.
But you can't.
But he didn't come with no Bible verse. No, he did not come with no book of the Bible.
I'm giving an example. I'm not giving. we're not talking about Charlie Kirk being a pastor. I'm giving an example of you can't go to your pastor who's supposed to be a leader.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Most
Yes,
people
you can. Based on what the Bible said about
And
Christianity.
I could also say you're not as well if you guys going to say that because you do things that's not in the Bible as well. I mean that you're not supposed to be doing as well.
I know for facts.
Okay, so you can't. Don't be a hypocrite like that. You can't be a hypocrite like that.
I'm not being a hypocrite.
It is.
No. When I'm saying
you can't judge him off of that if you're not judging yourself off of that.
No. I judge myself. But when I'm going on a platform for revenue making,
We're on a platform right now.
yeah, but I'm not saint.
And you're judging him.
I'm not a saint.
But you're judging him by saying this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you can't. If that's the case, you can't say he's not this and he's not God fearing. He's not a Christian because he said this or he said that. But you also do things that are blasphemous to the Bible. If that's the word I'm looking for.
That's
I don't know if the word I'm looking
sinning.
for.
You're sinning. Now,
Yeah.
blaspheming is when you blaspheme against
That's
God.
why I said I don't know if this is the word I'm
When
looking
you
for. I had to
blaspheme
make sure.
against God. You get what I'm saying? But I speak every day.
But the same thing. It's blasphemy against God. It's against God.
No. When you say,
Christianity is against God.
No.
If you're going against Christianity.
No. When you curse God and you say there is no,
Okay, got you.
those are things that are blaspheming. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
I get what
you
you're
can sin. That's
Right.
why God came on earth to die for a sin.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That we can ask for forgiveness daily. You know, because if we never come do that, you know what I mean? But I am not gonna go there. I sit down on the platform and said, oh, you know, I am an older Christian and I'm saint no, I fornicate. But am I not a Christian? Yes, I'm a sinner. I'm a backslider.
And so is he.
But no. That's not the portray, and that's the point that I'm
Not
trying to
what
say.
they portray him. We're not talking about what they portray him as. I said, do you agree with what they portrayed him as? Now, your perspective, not what they.
Yeah.
We're going from them to now when you went to research them.
Yeah.
What do you think? Now, from what do you think?
When I research him, I don't believe in not one shit that he said. Because
Okay.
he talking against.
And you're going off of how much time did you take to watch how much of his content and how much do you know about his backstory? Most of us don't. I've actually watched way more than you before I even knew the man's name. Put this on everything I love. I hold on to every piece of metal that's in here and this damn metal that's sitting right here. I put this to strike me down if I never watched this man's show and never even knew his name. I never knew his name because I'm an intellectual that watches debates and don't even know the person's name because I like to see how other people think. It's not, some people need to listen. And so you can hear how other people think because guess what? Most people just listen to rebuttal. And if you listen and you think and you comprehend, then you can start taking over the fucking world because now you know how this person thinks. There's a lot of people that speak out loud and they tell you exactly what their plan is and you don't even fucking know it because you ain't listening. Because you're like, oh my God, they're wrong or they're not living this way. Listen to what they're saying and you'll know the next plan.
All right. You see, if he was on the outside looking in and speak his mind based on everything that he's speaking of, everything that he speak, if he wasn't a Republican, if he wasn't a Democrat, and he was just a single person, independent person, without no ties to his name, none of these people tied to him, none of these party tied to him, and he's just speaking out, it would be a totally different argument.
Why would it be a totally different
It
argument?
would, because he would be on the outside. But when you're on the inside, and so see a knucklehead.
The outside of what?
Hold on, outside of not being a part of the government. If he wasn't a part of the government, if he was just being a person like me and you, now nothing to do with the government. We have nothing to do with the government, right? We're independent, right? We're doing this solely, no funding, nothing. We're doing it by ourselves, right? We are nothing part of the government. So we sitting here, we're doing our podcast, we're doing our disagree to disagree, right? And I mean, government not funding us, we're not getting no sponsor from nobody, but we're doing it ourselves. If he was doing that by himself and speaking about every single thing that's going on with no form of taking side, then we could have said, yes, this man would be a saint. This man, what he's speaking about is true, but he's picking side. Then there and right there and then, no, you cannot say, yes, we agree with whatever you want to say. No, I'm not going to agree with when you picking side of a party over a party. If you're beating down on both parties, then there would be no argument against nobody.
He wasn't
He
only
was
about parties. No,
yes,
he wasn't.
but most of it he was.
Do we need to do a whole nother podcast where we put this TV on and we react to an actual videos, not a video, to videos, not clips, to the hours long videos. Do we need to do that?
I think we
because to say you watch something and you watch one thing about a person and be like, oh, I know everything about them and how they think and how they believe. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's like saying somebody's gonna watch this one episode and they're gonna say, I believe how you think and they believe how I think. False. Y'all would never know what the fuck I think out of one episode. You wouldn't even know how I think out of 100 episodes. I promise you that. You would never. That's a fact. You would never know that.
They're gonna see the view. They're gonna see the view on where you're going.
View or nothing. I could change that view in 10 seconds from now.
They're gonna see the view.
I could literally leave here.
They're gonna see the view.
No.
And this perspective, how you think, and the direction that you're going. That's what they're gonna see. I could literally leave here and some life-altering shit happen, and I will have a fucking opposite thought process of what I had an hour ago. We give a person a room to grow, give a person a room to debate, give a person a room to change their mind. That's what humans are. I mean, he's on TV for 10 years.
Who was on TV for 10 years?
Charlie Kirk.
Who told you that?
Yeah, from he was 19 years old. From he was 19.
And you just found out about him. So guess what? No. Let me make my point.
He's college dropout.
He's been on. So what?
No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. But I'm just saying that's how long he was been on it. He's on a decade long.
And you just found out about him because he died. So how much influence did he have on your life? Not a motherfucking thing.
None.
Exactly.
None.
So for you, So for you to say that means he had no influence on shit that was happening out here in this world. Nothing. He had no influence. He had only influence on a small percentage of people that thought like him. And then he gave people that didn't think like him the opportunity to debate.
No.
Just like I give anybody the opportunity to debate me while I'm still on this earth. Because you know why? Because I know for a fact I'm able to decipher what a person is saying and saying, hey, yes, you have a great point there. Or point blank, that's it. That's what it is. That's what life is about.
But 95% of the people that they debate on.
Stop. You don't know them people, so don't put a label on them.
95%
you don't know
of the
people
that they debate
you don't know the people.
And what I watch.
You don't know the people.
He's arrogant.
Everybody
he want to win the debate.
DJ, you want to talk about somebody?
Nobody should tell him that, okay, this is wrong from right. He believes that he's right. He believes that he's right in everything. No, there are wrong and there is right. And if you're wrong and if you want to be a part of a legacy, you got to learn to take criticism and know that the freak that you were saying is wrong.
Do you believe that a man should stand on what he believes in?
Yes, but not
point blank.
But not
there's no but. Yeah, there's no but.
You must stand on what you believe in. But if it's bullshit, we're gonna tell you it is bullshit.
Stop it.
It is.
Whether you tell him it's bullshit or not, a man is standing on what he believes in.
Yeah.
Whether you think it's bullshit or not, he's living his life in that realm. No matter what you say, and he's gonna prove to you that it's not bullshit. I'm not saying him per se. I'm just giving you an example. I'm asking you a question. Do you think a man should stand on what he believes in? So if he stands on what he believes in and he gives you the option to debate him about what he believes in, that's a stand-up man to me. No matter, I don't give a fuck about him being a Christian, a Buddha, in between, as long as he believes in a higher God, a positive power. And guess what? I don't give a fuck if he believes in that. You know why? Because he's not my friend. The only people I care about if they believe in a higher positive power, if they're my friend, my family. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about none of you motherfuckers. I don't care. If y'all believe in the devil, I don't care if y'all believe in whoever. Fuck you. Stay away from me.
What he stand on is what we fighting for.
What is that?
Freedom.
Oh, what a blood clot y'all talk. You can't. Don't let me go back in that conversation. Now I'm going to go in this conversation. I had a conversation with DJ, right, on the phone. And I told him he living a soft life. And I'm not going to go too deep into what I was talking about because we ain't going to go into our lives, right? But I'm going to say this. Y'all heard he came here in 2015. I'm not going to say what kind of car he drives, but I don't drive that car. I've never driven that car. I've been here for 40 fucking years. This man has had opportunities out the ass. I didn't get that opportunity. You get what I'm saying? So You can't talk about freedom when you just came from Jamaica and you came all the way to America and we're in your house that you pay an HOA for in the last 10 motherfucking years. So he can't say shit about being free in America. Nothing. And neither can I, okay? Especially him. Because he came here to the land of the free and made something happen.
But
and he made a lot happen.
But I'm not just speaking for myself.
But I'm speaking. Fuck. I'm speaking.
Because when I speak, I don't speak for DJ.
You gotta speak for DJ.
I don't really speak for DJ
can't speak for
because I
everybody
don't live in somebody else's house.
That's
You
what
get
I'm saying.
So I gotta speak from my perspective of what I see and what I observe of what's going on right now in
But
the
if
world.
people observe your life, especially people in Jamaica, and that's why I say I'm not gonna say certain things because I don't know who's gonna see this, and I want them to think that my man is fucking Bill Gates out here, all right? But he's doing 1,000 times better than most people that he knows.
Voila.
Am I lying?
No, you're
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But that's hard work.
He's lived not only hard work.
Honest hard work.
Not only hard work. There's been some opportunities that has arisen. Okay. Listen, but opportunity meets preparation, and he was prepared for it.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking nothing away from that. He still was prepared for those opportunities. So I'm not, see me joking and stuff like that. So he was still prepared for it. But his ass living in the land of the free. I don't know what we talking about. Okay, this nigga do what he want to do. I don't know what he talking about. So stop that shit. It's a lot of people in Jacksonville that ain't never lived the life he lived in Jacksonville. You get what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about the people that you've met that have never lived the life you live. You know how many people want to go to Jamaica? Much less just you born there.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mother want to go back to Jamaica.
And I take a lot of people.
You know what I mean?
I take a lot of people back there.
But think about what you said. I can take them back there. How many people you know in Jamaica can say, "Oh, I can take somebody to America"? How many people you know in America can say, "I can take somebody to Jamaica"? It's not too many people you know that can just say, "Hey, I can take you back there," and then I'll come back to my house where I pay HOA. And I drive a nice fucking car, and I got a pretty good job, and I got my kids to take care of, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But still, when I speak, I don't speak for me.
I can't do it.
Like when I go in a meeting.
Hey, yo.
I'm not just speaking for Dwyer in the meeting. I'm speaking for everybody that work with me.
No.
Everybody that don't live the life that I live.
You know what I
Everybody
learned?
who don't have the freedom that I have freedom. I have to speak for them because a lot of people afraid to
And that's
speak.
when you get fired and they still working.
That's a lot of people.
I learned that lesson.
That's a lot of people. I'm afraid to speak out, and I don't afraid to speak my mind.
And that's why they be still working and you go get fired. Because guess what? It happened to me multiple times. I'm the same when I'm like, man, fuck this shit. This ain't cool. This ain't fair. This ain't this and the third. And then everybody like, yeah, this ain't fair from behind me. And then by the time I say, yeah, this ain't fair, by the time I get to the door, I don't hear no fucking echoes. I don't hear shit. I mean, I hear a blood clotting behind me. None of them people that follow me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Me they at the office like, yeah, everybody said, fuck this shit. So where's everybody? It seems like it's just you. You know what I'm saying?
One-man team.
Listen, in America, I don't take up for no motherfucking body no more. Fuck all y'all. I learned that. I got fired from 2 jobs. Well, last job I got fired from because of me, because the white motherfucker think he could talk to me in no type of way. I ain't with that shit. Then the last motherfucking job, it was another white person, but he was getting into it with one of my coworkers. I'm like, yo, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sitting up here doing all of that. And then I'm the supervisor, so of course I'm the one that get fired. Because I'm the one taking it up for this motherfucker. I should just let it happen.
Sometimes when you know who you are, in a sense like that, if you know who you are, then you leave people for their failure.
Explain.
If I know I'm arrogant, if I know I'm outspoken, if I know that, okay, I get heated for little or nothing, you think I'm going to talk out for somebody that don't want to talk?
But you don't know that until it happens. That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making.
No, but you know you, and you can talk to people and you can figure out. Because I'm a dude like this. I will go in a circle and I pick conversation to hear to see or listen to the mindset of a person if they're in the same journey of me, if we're going in the same direction. Me working with you on set, me working on some movie scene with you. I never know you, but I will ask you some questions. I'm picking your mind. I'm picking your brains to see how you think. If we can collide together. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I do with certain people that I work with. If we're gonna be on certain conversation, I'm gonna pick your brains and see how trustworthy you are, how quick you're quick to elaborate on a topic, or to run away from a topic. And if I see you run away from a topic that have to do with the boss, I kind of drift myself away.
But there's also people that know how to play both games.
I know.
They'll
Like
make
me and you.
you.
I know to play the game.
But I'm saying they'll make you think that they with you, and then you're in the office by yourself, taking up for everybody. You're like, I literally just, I thought this motherfucker was on my heels. I could have sworn they was right next to me talking all that shit, saying we was about to go ahead and talk to the boss. You know what I'm saying? And it don't be that. And it don't be that. I'm just saying, I've witnessed it so many times. In America, people are fool, and a motherfucker would listen to their boss and take shit from their boss before they take shit from their own fucking peoples. They'll let a motherfucker talk shit to them, this and the third, to suspend them, to go home, whoop, whoop, do whatever, fuck yeah, this, all that. They'll let them do all that. But let a family member come to them and be like, hey, blase. Man, fuck you. This is, you ain't my. But you don't know this person from nowhere, but this is actually your family. I've seen it. I've seen it in America. I've seen it in America too many times, especially with women. Oh my God, American women, yo, they'll listen to their boss before they listen to a nigga.
That's gonna be the next topic.
Yeah, it's definitely. We might have to end it off on there.
Yeah,
we gonna end it off on
We're
there.
gonna be the next podcast on women relationship and the mindset of women, how they think and how they view men in relationship and the relationship that they're looking for. So that's gonna be our next topic on our next podcast. Gonna be.
We might have a woman on here.
Yeah, we
might.
We might, but we don't, because we want them to watch it and see the view of men of where we are now in 2025. That is, it's not 99 or early 90s. You feel what I'm saying? It's 2025 now. Men have evolved. You know, men's have been evolved over the time that we. Right now, we kind of, I don't know about church stand though, but I know as DJ, right now I'm in the thinking mood. Or a woman think.
I think because you're in the single mode more. For me, I'm more research bound.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a relationship, so I'm like I sit back and observe everything. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
As like a light switch, I go like that. I shut that shit off. I ain't care. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta come right. You know what I mean? And nowadays, men not gonna lower their standard to fit somebody in their lifestyle. My standard is like way up here. I might live here, but I still got a standard to want to be way up here, because I'm not gonna bring somebody in my life just because for sex. It's way more than that. You know what I mean? I need peace. I need that comfortness. I want to come home and I want to know that, okay, this relationship is going somewhere, not just negativeness. We live in a country that is also already negative. When you come home, it should be a peace. You know what I mean? And a lot of women, they want a good man, but they really understand and they don't know the definition of a good man, because they believe that flashiest thing that make a man, because they're driving a good car, they got dollars in the bank account, but they don't really used to the men.
They daddy wasn't around, and they uncles and shit ain't teach them shit.
You know what I mean?
Point blank, that's what it is.
They don't used to the men that go in the kitchen and whip up some dinner and come out and say, baby, look at this. And she be like, oh. They don't used to that stuff. So when you bring that across to them, their mind already frazzled, because they don't used to that shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a hard next topic. Gonna be a relaxing topic. Not gonna be so also hostile, but
shit. Speak for himself.
I get all kind of emotional when I'm talking about those.
Speak for yourself, cause trust me. Hey, if y'all gonna watch this, just know my brain is all fucked up, and I get loud. Okay. Just get used to. Hey, my name is Urben.
Depends on topic. I will go loud on certain topic, and I'm gonna be sensitive about certain topic. You know what I mean? But when I'm talking about real shit, lifestyle, female, I'm kind of sensitive about that. You know. But when I'm talking about dudes, No, I'm like on all different levels because I hate dudes.
I'm not gonna say I hate dudes. I'm not gonna say that. I can't stand you motherfuckers. I can't stand y'all females either. So I can't even do that. Hey, y'all know who I rock with, man. If y'all are people's man, y'all come back, y'all like, subscribe, y'all share this, man, and just understand that we having real conversations about real life. Don't take our word for everything. Everything that we say is not etched in stone. We're damn near debating. I'm not sure if we're gonna be calling this agree to disagree or disagree to disagree. I think we should call it disagree to disagree, just to kind of like throw it off a little bit, because we are agreeing to disagree and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We have these podcasts off camera, not podcasts, but we have these conversations
Phone
off
call.
camera, like for hours and hours. He didn't heard me go off. Y'all didn't heard, like it's trust me, this is nothing compared to what we really talk about.
Yeah, we're trying to nice it up.
Yeah, we have actually diced it up. So if y'all
mean?
think that we went crazy,
Yeah, we're trying to nice it up, because it's a whole nother level we can go to, you know.
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? But
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, what I mean, we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want a lot of people get too sensitive, you know what I mean, and there's topic that people get sensitive over with that would make no sense.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So when people talk, it's not necessarily want you to get sensitive, but I want you to open up your eyes and see of what we're really talking about, because conversation without sensitivity is not a conversation. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be so sensitive, I don't know which world you're gonna be living in.
yeah. I mean, well, shit, this is the world, because everybody's so fucking sensitive. I can't stand these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Y'all are too sensitive, man. I'm from the planet Earth. I am not the planet Sensitivia. All right? Y'all go there. Y'all, I don't give a fuck. If y'all want to be go ahead, about your business. I ain't got no time for it. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody. That's all the way down to my goddamn kids. Well, fuck.
But yeah, you know, we're bringing this topic to the platform. You know, we want you to subscribe. We want you to click that bell. You know what I mean? We want you to follow. You want you to like. You want to just give your opinion on what you think about this topic. I mean, this is a start for the journey to go on, you know what I mean? And we bring in something to the platform that a lot of people are scared to come on the platform to talk about, you know what I mean? We're bringing lifestyle story, you know what I mean? Everything we're bringing to y'all, you know, so you can see, you know, two guys trying to make things happen, you know what I mean? It's long overdue, and we're just here trying to make things happen and just bring it to you, to the platform, to social media, and we're just being real.
Like I said, like, subscribe. Y'all already know it's your boy Urban Curse.
You know, this is a boy DJ Sweet. You know, I love y'all people. Peace out.
See how much we got there.
That's like a 3-hour shit.
Let's see. Nope, hour and a half. Good.